Take first question on that left side there on 4 on the aisle. One row up. Right there.
What's up, Dad?
What's up, bro?
She went from a point in your career, man, where obviously underrated, you know, to now be in this position where you got guys on the sideline where you got hot, you got higher than those guys cheering you on. How was this fourth All-Star appearance for you different than the first 3? You know, where now you're in a position where guys, like you say, cheering you on and stuff like that.
Obviously, the experience of just being here, you get familiar with guys that you're not on the team with, and I'm older now, so when I come, it's like you're excited to be here, but it's not like you lost. You know, I think your first couple of times you're just trying to figure out how things go, how things work. You don't want to try too hard, and you don't want to look like you're not trying at all. You're just trying to find that middle space, and this year was different just because I felt settled. I was more comfortable than I had been maybe the first 3 times, and like I said, I'm just older, you know, further in my career. I know I belong, so I mean that's kind of how it played out.
Speed Mormon from Complex. Coach said that you guys snuck out to watch the J. Cole concert. I'm wondering what you thought about it.
I mean, that's my favorite rapper, so I mean, I knew he was performing at halftime, so I was planning on getting out there either way. But I heard Bron say, "Coach, we're gonna head out there and watch it," and everybody just went right after him. So, you know, it was an easy decision.
Davide on the 3rd row, on the right, left.
Dame, Davide Chinellato, Gazzetta Italy. How much do you take of this experience into the rest of the season, and how much you've learned, you know, playing with your peers and with other stars, how much you want to take into the Blazers season?
I mean, I don't think it's the kind of game where you can really take anything and say, all right, this is going to help me when I go back to my team. I think for a lot of us, though, you one of 24 guys. You know, you an elite company, and you're looking around, and I think if anything, it does something for you mentally to know, like, everybody can't be a part of this group. You know, a lot of guys weren't able to be here. They didn't get picked to be here, so now you may go into the second half of the season thinking, I'm one of the best players in the world, and it might help you on the floor because of that mentality and that, I guess, that boosts the confidence.
Dave, here in the 2nd row.
Dave Grenovan, ESPN. Dave, nice shirt.
Thank you.
You got it. With all that KD's been in the news this year, how impressive is it to be a teammate of him tonight and to have this type of performance?
I mean, I don't think the news had anything to do with it. I think we all know the kind of player he is. Down the stretch of this game, he hitting big shot after big shot. And I think that's the most important thing. We know he's a very, very high-level basketball player. And from being around him, you see that he's just a regular dude. You know, he's he comes off pretty genuine to me. So I think, you know, you hear people saying stuff about he's sensitive and all those types of things, but you also want a genuine person. So I think people got to choose. But that's the way he comes off to me, you know, when I've been around him.
Chris, 2nd row on your left.
Chris Haynes, Yahoo Sports. Dan, this is your first game, All-Star game, where you've been able to get off offensively. Was that just an aggressive mentality or just getting an opportunity?
That was my 2nd one, actually.
What was that?
I scored more last year.
Oh, my bad.
I think I scored more last year. I could be wrong, but.
Oh, well, you played.
But I finished the game.
Yeah,
I got a chance to finish the game, and I think that's another thing is just being here for a 4th time. You know, I think I've kind of paid my dues, I guess. You know, my first year, I remember I played like 7 minutes or something like that, and I couldn't be mad because I looked down the bench and there's, you know, Hall of Famers down there. But now I think, you know, just getting more opportunity. You out there for longer stretches of time. You get more comfortable, and you just, you know, you're able to get on the roll. You know, the opportunity presents itself.
Standing back here on the right.
Dame, Randy Buffington, Cleveland 19. A ton of artists here this weekend. 2 Chainz, J. Cole. Do we have any collabs in the near future?
I actually chopped it up with J. Cole a little bit when I first got here. We didn't talk about us doing nothing together, but we talked a lot about music and conversation. That's something I would like to do in the future. 2 Chainz, we got a song together already. We did something together. Hopefully we could do more. But it was a lot of guys here that I would like to work with, you know, but I ain't gonna go pressing dudes in their face and stuff just because they here. I mean, we in a lot of the same environment, so I'm sure at some point we'll cross paths again and we can talk about it.
Last question, 2nd row on your left.
Hey, Dame, Sandy Chandak with Yahoo Sports. multiple All-Star games for you now. How cool would it be to have a game back in the Bay? If there was one, would you try to push for that MVP?
I mean, if it was, I would love that. But I think they played their last game in Oakland. But in San Francisco, I guess that'd be cool. You know, try to do that in front of my family and friends. The last one was in 2000, I think, when I was a kid, and that was a crazy All-Star weekend. But I would love that. That'd be cool.
Thank you. We're waiting on Paul